Hey guys, B-Triple here, and today I'm here with my 1942 standard Modernus toilet on the Flushometer setup. So I just want to apologize in advance if y'all hear any background wind noises. It has been very windy the past 2 days. So for those of y'all who don't know, this actually came from a house that they literally just tore down about 3 weeks ago. It was sitting out front, unfortunately no tank, and I got the sink that went with it as well. It's kind of sad there was no tank, but I'm glad I got this when I did because the house is now torn down now. So here's the logo. It's not really faded at all. It's very clear, which is awesome. The top part of this toilet seat is laying right there. This is obviously not original. This is definitely a little bit of an older seat, but it's not original, and there's no way in the world I'm gonna be able to get those off. So I just went ahead and unscrewed this. That way I can get a better view of it, and you don't have to worry about the lid getting in the way and stuff like that. But yeah, this toilet, it seems to be in rough shape, but honestly, if I just give it a good cleaning with some acid and pumice stone and everything like that, I think it'll clean up really nicely. I do have it set up on the 3.5 diaphragm, so the flush is pretty long, and the flush is super powerful as well. And of course, I now have 2 pressure tanks, so I can get a lot more good powerful flushes. But yeah, here's a flush. Very nice flush. So I tested this on both 1.6 and 3.5, and honestly, even on 1.6 it flushes really well. I might switch to 1.6 near the end of the video just to show y'all how well it still flushes. Again, I do apologize, the water is very cloudy. It's not dirty, it's just, I think it's because this tank is 4 years old now, and it might be just stuff from inside the tank that's causing the water to be dirty. But the worst damage I could find on here is that scuffing inside of the bowl. I don't know if that will come out with the pumice stone yet or not. I usually say pumice, but I hear other people say pumice. So either way, this is just basically kind of like a sink trap, I guess you could say. That's what I have here. So you do need 2 of these couplings that are for a flushometer, but or you could honestly use the one that comes with this too. I just like this because it looks better. But yeah, let me give y'all one more flush on full pressure, and then I'll turn it down a little bit because this thing actually does splash just a little bit on full pressure. So here's another flush. So now what I'm gonna do is turn down the pressure, and I'll give y'all another flush just so y'all can see the difference. This one, it's so powerful that it doesn't siphon until the flush basically starts to end. So let's see how it does like this. It almost siphoned out a second time, but honestly, I prefer this type of flush than the more overpowered flush. So, but I will turn it back up just a little bit because why not? So, all right, I'm gonna put this down and we will try this again. This should just be a little bit more powerful. So here's the flush. I like that flush a lot better. So now I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the 1.6 diaphragm just for fun, and I will be back. Okay, so now that I've switched to the 1.6 diaphragm and I waited a couple minutes just to let the tanks refill so I can get a bunch of flushes, it is now ready. So yeah, this is on full pressure. It is slightly weaker with the 1.6 diaphragm. I really don't know the reason for that, but the flush is still plenty powerful. So yeah, I guess I'll just do flushes until the tank runs out. Or tanks, I should say now. So as y'all can see, even on 1.6, it still has a really nice flush, which I like. And let's see, my phone might actually, let me turn up the brightness a little bit. Let's see, there we go. So yeah, now I'll do another flush from this angle. Here we go. Again, the flush is a lot shorter, but it is still plenty to flush it. And honestly, I think this would perform just fine on 1.6 if it were installed. So here is another flush. And the nice thing about having 2 20-gallon tanks is I can get a lot more flushes before it starts to weaken. So here's another flush. So honestly, I don't know how much more water's in the tank, but it seems like it hasn't gotten any weaker. So instead of making this like a 10-minute video, I'm just gonna kind of end it off here. But yeah, really hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, leave some suggestions in the comments and which toilets you'd like to see next on the Flushometer setup or just in general. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.